This is sad and pathetic. Still have the bad skin, and I've got the bad... I got my stuff back, but it's like... Oh, I gotta get more. I've started on the stairs to the 3rd floor, which isn't going... Oh, I gotta grab this stuff while I still can. I messed up in about 25 different ways. I started a staircase going up here, and then I realized it was gonna run into the patio. That's out. I gotta get out of here. Oh! Great. Well, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where there's a will, there's a way. Unless there isn't a way. But there could still be a will even when there isn't a way. We got more. And I still lost my sword. I gotta see what we got. Yeah, you. Alright, how much do I got? How much do I need? I got 8 by Godzilla. That's an old joke. Well, we got enough for these. Uh-oh. I like this. That's a nice little idea I had. Alright, bleh. Yeah, I gotta get more, iron, I guess. I don't know. Ain't got no more iron than when I need more iron. Alright, let's just go downstairs and let's take the longer path. It's been one heck of a couple of days, you know. It's just last couple of days. Didn't do so badly at work. I don't like talking about my job. But when I have a good day, it's a good thing. You know, when you get a boss that the boss is leaving, you're like, oh, the boss is leaving. I'm so happy because, of course, something to be happy about, isn't it? All right, we gotta replace that. And we gotta... Let's see, that means 26. It means I need 26. 9, 18, 27. That should be enough. Oh, you know what? I should have checked to see if I needed one. So pitiful. So pitiful that I should look like that. After all I've been through. I had accolades. I was dressed like a sailor at one point. Where do I have my armor anyway? Where do I have all my extra dead armor? Because I think that one day... Where is it? I'll find it. I know I've got armor lined up here somewhere. Here it is. One day, we'll be able to recycle this stuff somehow. I just know it. I don't know how. But we're running out of space for these, you know. Alright, that's enough. Let's go. I don't know what to say. It's horrible. I mean, if they weren't going to change anything in the game, if they were like, that's it, we've done everything for the game that we were going to do, Then I'd be like, okay, I can accept that they're not going to make anything like that happen. But, well, you know, there might be a mod someday. What if somebody makes a mod that lets you do something like that? You know, then I think that's a reasonable thing to expect. Is it safe? Alright, I think we're ready to go. Let's just stick with the second floor right now. Like I said, creatures could spawn up there. Creatures are spawning over here. Let's light it up here. Let's light things up. This area is very dangerous, and that shouldn't be there. Yeah, let's just light things up. And up here too. Yep, up here. Oh, I saw another skeleton. That would really cheese me off. Oh, not another skeleton. This is nowhere near perfectly what we need. That's not a tower. But we are now less likely to get attacked. It helps if you've got some nice cows here. Let's kill a cow. Maybe one day we'll be able to use the leather to make something else other than what we can make with this. All right, let's resume clearing this out. Because we have to work out what we're going to do with this place. This is a little crazy place we're working on here today. I don't know what that is or why that was there. Yes, now I thought this went up 8, but it actually goes up 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, and so anything above that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two. Well, we got 4 there. How far is it down on this end? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's 4, and that's 4. So that's perfect. This isn't well lit. All right. Bouncing around the sheep. Okay, there's a lot of people lately going crazy about Shrek for some reason. I've seen Shrek, and I'm not particularly interested beyond a certain amount of fascination with the character. But in all complete and total honesty, I don't see what's so great about Shrek. It's an okay character, and yes, I think he even had an okay video game. Well, if that's the wall, then we can do without that. No, my problem with Shrek boils down to first of all, the premise of the first the premise of the first movie was negated in the second movie. The premise of the second movie was... Well, I didn't see the third movie, so I couldn't tell you. But yeah, definitely something... Oh, wait a minute. This isn't going to work either. No, it has to. It has to work. Alright, so what we got to do here is we got to do that. Well, it's a start. It's a start. We're figuring these things out poorly. Anyway, my point is I just don't care for what was going on in the movies. But the thing about Shrek is people are going crazy about him because he's an entertaining character. And I guess that's true. But the thing is everybody's going... Every time there's a meme where somebody's going on about being an all-star, the song, Hey Now You're an All-Star, they reference Shrek, and I didn't know this. I wasn't paying attention. Didn't pay attention to the movie originally, but yes, All-Star is in the movie. The problem was All-Star... Or is it Rockstar? No, I think it's All-Star. Is supposed to be in Mystery Men. And they got it from Mystery Men. And I have a problem with Mystery Men. I thought, I don't know if I want to watch Mystery Men. Then I realized this was by Bob Burden, guy who created Flaming Carrot. I was like, oh, it's that Mystery Men. There used to be a comic called Mystery Men Comics, and I think it was 1940s. So I thought it might have been based on them, and not based on the Mystery Men, the characters who appeared in the Flaming Carrot comics on occasion. And yeah, they had their own comic as well, but that's not what I'm... Ooh. There we go. Gotta be careful with that. And so I was really upset because I kept expecting Flaming Carrot to show up. We'll get to that in a minute. And although he didn't show up, near the end of the movie, they stopped by this one place, and here's this guy named Dr. Heller. And yes, it's the Dr. Heller from the Flaming Carrot comics. You have to be a fan of Flaming Carrot to know what I'm talking about. He is the origin of the of a really crazy meme where his assistant comes up to him and says, "Dr. Feller, there's an Dr. Heller, there's an interstellar feller in the cellar." There, I got it right. Finally. Of course, Dr. Heller is a great character, but he's the man who is always right. Even when he says something preposterous, he's still always right, kind of thing. That's the whole shtick of the character. He's like the perfect scientist who, when he says something, it is correct. But you know how that goes. All right, we have an improvement going on here. Can I go upstairs and place the next batch? I don't know, because I haven't. Don't know yet. The second floor is a mess, really. I gotta figure out a bunch of things. Like, is this where it goes? Is this where it goes? Well, that's no good either. And I'm getting a little dizzy. You get dizzy sometimes. Well, time to finish the episode. Continue to working on this. I gotta finish telling the anecdote so that we'll have a next episode right away. We'll see ya. Thank you very much for watching. Blah, blah, blah.